The exploitation of Pokimane. How y'all feel about Pokimane? I mean, like, man, I don't really give a fuck about Pokimane. Like, I could care less. Like, if she slide me a ban or two, I might care, but like, nah, she could slide more than like a ban or two. She could slide me like 10 or 12 bans times two. You feel me? But honestly, bro, I really don't care about Pokimane. I don't even watch her.
In the past few years, live streamers have become some of the most famous and financially successful online creators. They usually
I ain't
have
successful
die-hard,
yet.
cult-like fan bases who are willing to watch them sit at a desk for hours on end. But there's a
You know what I believe about Pokimane's fan base? I believe Pokimane's fan base, like a majority of it, is a bunch of Discord mods that just watch her stream and just spank they shit to her.
major cost that comes with this type of attention: doxing, swatting, harassment, bullying, public scrutiny, obsessive fans, deepfakes, and even manipulation from corporate employees. Pokimane has been one of the top female streamers in a space that is very much dominated by men. At her peak, she was averaging
We on top, big dog. We on top. Okay, I'm
viewers,
playing.
which is the equivalent of a sold-out
I'm
Major
joking.
League Baseball stadium in the United States.
Okay.
She has been subject to a lot of controversy in her near decade-long streaming career. Now, some of these incidents have been brought on by herself,
How long is that? 12 years? A decade is like 12 years, right?
but for a lot of them, she seems to be a pawn in a much bigger problem.
10.
And it's reached a tipping point, starting to realize that all the money might not be worth the risk to be in her position.
Hey, for me, that money worth it. Tell you that much.
Stay hydrated. Since the beginning of her career, Pokimane has been accused of having pretty privilege, which is
Pretty
essentially the idea
privilege.
that being attractive makes it much easier to gain success.
I mean, yeah, but you can also make that argument for any other female streamer, YouTuber, TikToker. You can make that argument for every single female that's in the duty of, what's it fucking called? Entertainment or, fuck, bro. What is it? Content creation. You make that same argument towards every girl in content creation.
At whatever you do. This argument definitely does have some truths, but it's often used to minimize the work that women or men have put in to gain all of their notoriety. Pokimane has been streaming consistently for almost 10 years. She had amassed 20,000 followers on Twitch in 2014 before graduating high school. And although it seems like an easy job, being entertaining for hours on end, day in and day out, while sitting at a desk is very difficult. But she did benefit from the lack of competition. In 2014, Twitch only had around 300,000 daily active viewers. Her game of choice was League of Legends,
League of
which
Legends.
is still
I
the
would never
most
play that
watched
piece of
game
shit
of all
game.
time on Twitch by a lot. A young woman who was genuinely
You are going to have to pay me to play League of Legends.
interested in the game at that time was extremely rare. On top of being entertaining with her audience and good at the game, she was destined for success. And of course, the way she looked didn't hurt. Many of her followers were likely men who felt like they could hang around a girl who plays their favorite game, watches anime, and understands meme culture. She was every Reddit and Discord mod's dream girl. Some of her fans would send her hundreds, sometimes
Not
thousands
mine.
of dollars
Y'all know
for
what I
a
like. Y'all know what I like. Y'all know what I like.
interaction, to say their name and thank them for their generosity. These men are often referred to as simps, and they can get extremely out of control. Simp is a slang insult for men who are seen as too attentive and submissive to women, especially out of a failed hope of winning some entitled sexual attention or activity from them. The word simp is actually banned on Twitch.
It
because
is?
It's seen as bullying, but it's likely banned because Twitch profits so much from these men that they want to do everything they can to protect them. And in return, Pokey is the one who gets blamed because she doesn't shame these men for giving her money. A video titled "Simp Willingly Goes Homeless for Pokimane" was uploaded in May of 2020 by It's a Gundam, which used several examples of interactions between Pokimane fans to highlight just how dangerous.
Hold on, let me read this. Hold on, let me read this. Hold on, let me move my camera out the way. I'm kinda short on savings, but I'll defo get $500 to drop this week. LMAO. Hope she sees this and knows I love and miss her. Nah, that's bad. That's bad.
Dangerously
That's
obsessed
bad.
some of them appear to be.
That's bad.
It's a Gundam came across grown men committing the heinous
That
crime
is
of
bad.
sad cringe. I'm kinda short on savings, but I'll defo get $500 to drop this week, LMAO. Hope she sees this and knows I love her and miss her. Then somebody replies, only $500? Pathetic. Get your bread up. Oh.
Get your bread up.
I got evicted because I was 4 months behind on rent, so yeah, I don't know.
He got evicted because he was donated in Pokimane's chat.
See if I can sleep behind a Starbucks so I can use the free Wi-Fi and donate the rest of my money.
Oh, he's serious. Oh, he's serious. He's serious. That was
We live in
serious.
a day and age where men are shaming each other for not giving a woman
Those
who's already a
Wattpad stories I
millionaire
read. You read
the
Wattpad
last
stories?
bit of money they have. Welcome to 2020. It is a horrible
Well, don't
time
say
in
it because
history.
supposedly
Pokimane reacted to It's a
Twitch
Gundam
don't like
video
it, so
and
you could
dismissed
probably
all
get
the
banned from that
embarrassing
shit.
tweets as fake. And still to this day, it's unclear if the tweets were real or not. Even if they were fake, it sadly isn't too far from the mentality of some men that watch her streams. But
Yeah, I
Pokey
wouldn't be
committed a
surprised.
YouTube cardinal sin,
What'd
going
she
after
do?
the sponsor of the video.
I
Ooh.
actually can't believe anyone would sponsor these shenanigans.
She got a lot of heat from YouTubers for this, since it's considered a low blow to go after someone's livelihood because she didn't like the content. The situation is ironic because Gundam was also kind of going after Poki's livelihood by bullying people that pay her money. Even if these men have extremely unrealistic expectations, Poki was defending her fans, which seems like what most people would do in that situation.
I mean, yeah,
Either
but
way,
to be
she
fair, her
apologized.
fans are losers.
I want to sincerely apologize to both It's a Gundam and to the sponsor of that video for the remarks and comments that I made. I completely understand people's concern for going after someone else's livelihood.
But this wasn't the first time she had to apologize. There was another controversy that resurfaced
Oh.
from 2014 where she said the N-word.
Nick,
Nuh-uh.
funny. That's
Nuh-uh.
not true. Maybe
It ain't funny. Not true.
you're just boring as fuck.
And lame as hell.
Cause only lame say that shit.
She immediately took to Twitter to try and explain herself. Hard
Bro,
for me to
anybody
speak
could
on
laugh
this
at
clip's
that shit.
context because it's so old. I'm almost 23 and was underage in that clip, but it was definitely not said in a
23.
racist or derogatory manner, she said.
That's
Added,
2019. Let's calculate. 2019. Let's calculate. Let's calculate. Let's calculate. Let's calculate. Let's calculate. 2019-ish. 2023. She should be 24, 25, 26. Damn! Oldest!
It was a time period and environment where saying it was more common and used as a replacement for dude, and I've never said it in a racist way, hard R either. Almost everyone below this tweet rallied in support for Pokimane, pointing out that this expose seemed like digging up old, irrelevant clips of someone with the sole purpose of publicly humiliating them out of spite. However, as Pokimane became more and more
You know what's crazy is digging up past shit has happened to multiple content creators, and guess what? Guess where those content creators are now? They are banned. They are done. They are wraps. No one gave them a second chance. But I don't know, man. I guess it's pick and choose then. I guess it's just pick and choose.
popular, this clip resurfaced often. She apologized for the second time in 2020.
I've commented on this in the past, but honestly, my statement or comments then...
Is this the same exact fit?
I know people were very understanding. I just want to make it clear that I am genuinely so sorry if I hurt or offended anyone with what I said. Sponsor of that video.
That's the same
for
fit.
remarks and comments that I made. I completely regards to language for the last couple of years and onwards will speak for itself.
Keep in mind at this point in 2020, she was easily
Oh.
the largest female Twitch streamer and one
Well,
of the top
I don't know.
streamers,
I don't
period.
watch
She's now
Pokimane.
an owner of Offline TV, which is essentially a streamer production house consisting of her friends that create content together and
Okay.
individually. They all work
Okay.
together and use their network to grow everyone's social media presence. And at the time, all of the biggest streamers were collaborating with each other to play the game.
Yo,
Among
should I
Us.
join a- should
Everything
I
that she was
join a
doing was
content
being
house?
Very meticulously
Should we make-
watched
should I make a
and
content house with a bunch of
analyzed.
other
This is when
small
a large amount of
streamers?
hate started pouring in. People expressed their disdain
Or like a
for
content
Pokimane,
group?
saying her personality was fake, forced, and only saying and doing things to fit what she thinks her brand should be. I think it's also worth mentioning that people expect
Man,
YouTubers
you're
and
not a
streamers
content
to
creator,
be
buddy.
100% themselves because they give off this assumption that they are normal people and not acting. But it's almost always an enhanced version of themselves. Like my second channel is just me wearing goofy glasses and being overly animated. I mean, that is me or a side of me, but it also has elements of a character. But her N-word controversy would resurface again in 2022, and this time it took a twist nobody could have ever predicted. This controversy involves the very popular comedy YouTuber Gideon, who was just starting up his Twitch account in January.
He who shall not be named.
Gideon is known for being a troll, but his intention.
The Among Us videos were garbage. Shut up, gum, before I ban you.
Are pure. He reacted to a video of Pokimane saying the N-word. Then he tweeted the video. Then 1 week later, on January 13th, Gideon goes live to more than 10,000 viewers. He had more viewers than Pokimane after his first week on the platform. So he instructed his viewers to go to her stream and spam the phrase L+ratio, which was his way of trolling and bragging to her. Pokimane was simply minding her business. So why did he go after her? Well, because she is known as the Queen of Twitch, and trolling her is kind of a meme. But militarizing his audience is known as hate raiding, which is against TOS on Twitch. As she's getting flooded with spam, people start telling her that it's coming from Gideon, to which he gets mad at them for snitching. And then he says this.
If you're from Pokimane, if you're from Pokimane's chat, and you have a penis, I'm gonna tell you this right now. She is not gonna fuck you, bro. I don't care how much you donated. I don't care how many hours you watch her. She's not gonna fuck you, bro. She has a man. Bro, you probably don't want to hear this. You probably don't want to hear this. But I'm sorry. I'm going to break the fourth wall. And spoiler alert, she's getting down every night by another nigga. She is getting down. Deep strokes. Balls deep.
Oh, no.
Balls banging on the wall.
No.
Every night.
Pokimane responded to the harassment by saying whoever was responsible, if you get banned, I'm not going to be sad, and then ended her stream. But the story gets a little weirder when Ninja somehow got alerted about what was happening, and he got in contact with Gideon to let him know that he was screwed.
When's fuck a fan day? We're not gonna have a fuck a fan day. It's gonna be a fuck a fan contest. You gotta win the contest in order for me to fuck you.
I promise you guys, there's literally nothing I can do.
Ninja was right. Once Twitch became aware of the incident, they banned Gideon for 14 days, which later turned into a permanent ban following
It's a contest,
his
dummy.
14-day ban period. People suspected that Gideon
you got
received
Fox,
such
bro.
a harsh consequence
Go
because
win
Pokimane
Fox,
is
fuck a
regarded
fan
as Twitch's
contest.
golden child that they will do anything to protect. After Gideon updated his social media followers on the state of his Twitch account, people instantly began blaming Poki. Pokimane clarified the following day that she had nothing to do with Gideon's ban and claimed that Gideon and his fans were targeting her because she's a woman. The reason Pokimane mentioned her gender is that during Gideon's stream, he taunted Poki's male audience and told them no matter how much they donated, Poki wasn't going to sleep with them. Ludwig chimed in on this and basically said that this is just something Pokimane has to deal with.
Do is have sex with Poki, which, you know, it sucks. That's how
It doesn't just suck. It's not fucking okay.
Yeah,
I'm
contest.
so tired of people
Fuck a fan contest.
acting like it just sucks and it's unlucky. And it just is what it is. I don't want to be in an industry where
You gotta do 100 push-ups in a row. Whoever has the highest amount of push-ups wins.
that just sucks. I do not want it to be is anymore. Please, yes, thank you. I can't even English anymore. I'm so sick of this shit.
There seemed to be a huge divide. A lot of men thought Poki was being overly dramatic, and Ludwig was just pointing out the reality
I did not give a fuck about this beef at all. I couldn't give less a fuck about this beef.
of sexism that exists on Twitch, but others thought Poki's frustration is justified as she is constantly being sexualized day in and day out when she's just a girl who plays video games. But some people are convinced that Pokimane is
Video
lying,
game
and that she
lover, we should with each other. Hey, video game lover, we should with each other. Hey, y'all fuck with that song?
purposely tries to appear single
Oh, that's a
to
sick
maintain
board though. I like that board. Is that from Uzumaki?
her innocent and single persona.
sing again?
If men
So
assume
we doing
that
a lot
she's
of singing
single,
from now
their
on. Just because of that,
parasocial
Mel?
bond incre-
And just because of that, Mel, we're gonna be doing a lot of singing from this day on. You just fucked up your whole entire day.
increases, and they are more likely to send
Year.
her gifts and money
Event.
if they truly
Life.
believe that one day she might notice them, or maybe she just wants to keep her
Every
private
single stream after this one, I will make it my job to sing at least once in every single stream I ever do from now on.
life private, like everyone else. But before Gideon would end up apologizing for his behavior,
Just because
things
you
took
said
an
that.
insane twist. Ninja brought up the situation again when
What
people were in
the
his
fuck
chat
is Ninja playing? Is this RuneScape? Is he playing RuneScape? What is this?
begging him to try to help Gideon get unbanned. In order to get viewers to stop spamming, he claims that he texted his partner manager to help him out.
All right, I sent the text.
Is this RuneScape? What is this?
I don't promise a goddamn thing.
Pokimane did
Final
not
Fantasy
like this.
Online?
Seeing him on a call with Ninja and Ninja like allied with him. And
I'm
saying,
an
I can
ally."
try to make sure your ban isn't too bad.
Wait. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
That's a little weird.
Then she tweeted, "It baffles me when other streamers don't stand up against blatant harassment or misogyny." While discussing all of this on a live stream, Ninja DM'd Pokey and let her know that he didn't actually contact his representative at Twitch. We only know this because Pokey shared the DM to her audience while she was streaming, with the final words being, "You're
You're making a big mistake, buddy. You're making a big mistake, pal."
mistake." This appeared to be a threat, which was kind of confirmed
You're
by
making
second
a
exposed
big
DM from
mistake,
Ninja's
buddy.
wife, saying that they're considering everything Pokey was saying as defamation of character, and they are getting their legal team
I love those
involved.
random they talked about anything on Stiams. Yo, learn how to spell, Mel.
But these
Suck at
threats
spelling.
never really amounted to anything. Gideon privately and
Look
publicly
at you!
apologized to Pokimane,
Look
asking
at
his
you!
supporters
You
to stop
suck at
harassing her
spelling.
social media accounts. He says his actions were
Yo,
corny
Mel, I'm gonna give you some spelling homework.
and he was being petty. Pokimane responded by accepting his apology, and they even did a collaboration together and consider each other friends to this day. It's pretty clear that Gideon made a mistake, owned up to his mistake, and the person who was the victim in the situation forgave him. But Twitch still has banned Gideon, and they
Chick-fil-A
do not
is
plan
mid.
on allowing him
Prove
to
me
come back
wrong.
to their platform. Free Gideon, y'all. But Pokimane's overreaction to being sexualized and harassed for being a woman reached a tipping point recently that may just have her ready to quit. Twitch streamer Brandon Ewing, known online
Fuck! I thought it was gonna be Brandon the Barber. My fault.
as Atrioc, accidentally exposed himself after exiting a game he was streaming and allowing viewers to see all the tabs he had open on his screen, one of which was a website that had deepfake pornographic content.
What?
The website featured deepfakes of fellow female streamers such as Pokimane,
I won't lie, I watched some deepfakes. Okay. I watched one of Millie Bobby Brown.
Maya Higa, QT Cinderella, and many more. Though Atrioc quickly switched tabs without trying to draw attention to them, it was too late. Screen grabs were taken and shared across the internet. Atrioc issued
Wait, where was
a
it?
tearful apology,
Hold on, where
stating
was it?
that this is asking his supporters to stop harassing her social media. It's pretty clear that the victim action to being sexual and allowing viewers to see all the tabs he had open on his screen, one of which was a website
Oh, they censored
that
it.
had things. And because of this, people are starting to understand why Pokimane and other female streamers are fed up with being sexualized. Because all of those overreactions have built up to this deepfake stuff, which is being denounced by everyone. Pokimane didn't really address the deepfakes as
And especially with the deepfake shit getting much realer nowadays, I can see why that's gonna be very problematic. That deepfake shit is getting very like real. Like that shit is like real, bro.
as others. She seems really fed up with the constant over-sexualization of her and her peers. And it's not just coming from her obsessive fans, it's also coming from Twitch employees.
Yo, I wonder if I'm ever going to be on the deepfake porn video.
Just a few months ago, Pokimane opened up to viewers during a live stream about a well-networked professional in the streaming industry who allegedly faked
Mel,
a
you don't
romantic
have one.
relationship
Nobody
with
knows
Pokey
you.
to get close to
You're
women in
irrelevant.
her community.
What up, Tyreek?
Someone that I and many streamers have been working with for years, someone who was also employed at a large company in the industry, has targeted and manipulated girls, specifically in my community, by falsifying a romantic and sexual relationship with me.
She explained. Pokimane went on to claim that the individual leaked privileged
Yo, I really want a Zen garden. Y'all know what a Zen garden is? I really want a Zen garden.
information he gathered from his job and threatened to harm himself if the targeted girls ever came forward.
A few months ago, a few girls in my community came forward to me with some concerns and asked to speak to my manager. They proceeded to send my manager countless screenshots and videos of their conversation with him, proving the lying and manipulation
Oh
that
my
was going
god.
on.
Pokimane said the person would approach girls in her
Deku right here? That is Deku.
community and tell them he struggled with mental health issues to gain their trust before sending fabricated conversations between himself and her. He would then allegedly send fake explicit photos of Pokimane, hoping to receive similar images from the
What
women in
the
her community
fuck?
with whom he was speaking.
Yo.
He acted like he knew and hung out with me and my friends in person, she explained. This is someone I've never met. It's truly some of the most disgusting and
crazy.
deplorable behavior I've ever heard of. Pokimane stated that the person was fired after an investigation was conducted into their behavior. This wasn't even the first time someone who worked at Twitch was fired for sexual misconduct. And it seems like Twitch is clearly confused as to where they draw the line with sexual conduct. They want to
How?
promote body positivity in their hot tub section, which is very clearly softcore porn that promotes the culture of paying women to be lewd on camera.
God,
Twitch also
God,
makes a
it
ton
is.
of money from this part of their platform. And that's all good and fine to support. But for streamers like Pokimane who just want to play games, they have to deal with
What's that game?
audiences
Wait,
of those
wait,
lewd
hold on. What is
streamers
that
who can
game?
just click one
Pokimane, you, Pokimane, you have big boobs. Pokey, show Bob's on the stream. Yo,
tab
what
and
the?
harass Pokimane.
Take clothes off, bro.
But a lot of people don't see it as harassment because the streamers
Fap, 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 fap. Yo.
are profiting from it. So then Pokey speaking up just makes people assume she is sensitive and annoying, and that she should be grateful that she is rich. Overall, it seems like she is fed up with all of this. She's streaming less than she ever has,
I
and
would be
still
fed
finding
up.
herself in the middle of controversies. And considering everything that's happened, all the money might not be worth subjecting herself to this bullshit any longer.
Shit, I would. It was just enough for me.